Jamaica murder rate up by 24%. 72 murders recorded in the first 2 weeks. 2022. Care or don't care. Compared to the same period the previous year, there's a 24% increase in killings. Westmoreland had a 350% spike in homicides since 2022, when there were only 2 compared to 9 this year. Yeah, and hear the news about the new Zozos in a Savannah Lamar, Westmoreland, of course, which has been plagued by crime. According to JSF, number of homicides in Kingston Central Division increased by 300% between January 1st and January 15th, from 1 to 4 compared to 1 during the same previous year. St. Catherine South and St. Catherine North saw rises of 100% and 80% respectively. The number of homicides in St. James increased by 24% to 14. Number of shootings decreased by 10% as of Saturday, with 44 occurrences reported by the police. This is 5 fewer than previous year at the time. Compared to the same period last year, robberies were up 9.3%, while rapes and break-ins were down. What do you make of all this news, Ari?
Of course, it's sad, and it's, a bit. It's more not just bit. It's more than just a bit. It's daunting and taxing to the soul when you read and see all these stats and the news and the killing, especially the 9-year-old boy whose throat was slashed. You have to just
last week, right?
Yeah, you just have to. You just have to kind of.
Jaja.
It almost make you feel like you numb it to it. And I tell people all the time that I really don't watch news, and then with all these bad news, it forced me to kind of filter the information that I take in, because it literally, the more you read it and the more you know, I said, Jano, what me I do? I need to find one banana boat and try find my way to Miami and make my way up in a one fictitious part of America or Canada or somewhere in part of the world. I feel try to figure out where, but racism. If it's not people that kill you down here, you have racist people, foreign countries. So you have to deal with so many things. But I don't know. I think part of me is that I say, why? It's almost as if the gunman them did have a quota and let them deliberately wait till 2022. Come in and understand why. It was just it's so much. You have to say, what the hell is happening? Like, what is happening? I don't know, it's just frightening. It's frightening.
Yeah, I can relate to you when you say, like, it's almost like you become numb to it. I feel question myself sometimes, because like I'm like that, where I try to filter the news, because more time the news is basically all negative. That's why I'm gonna watch TVJ news, because it's almost like they're set out to upset you. The news. I know they're just reporting things, but like some of the time it's like the emphasis is on the negativity. And yeah, it kind of soul crushing. When I saw Killer did that talk about how when I have the same energy for this as for the 9-year-old, that is, as we do for other things and things of that nature. It's like when I see myself like I almost tune it out. It's almost I have to question myself, as me say, like,
yeah, you have to check yourself, right?
Yeah, I have to check myself, like,
because when them things you become jaded, and it like become commonplace. So it's nothing. You become numb to these shocking things. So now you become numb to it. It's now common. Is almost common as breathing. So it's like, oh, sure.
Because the thing is, you know me, I'm not the person to ever kill up myself on social media about anything. So it's not a matter of me kill up myself about other things as in comparison to other things. It's just that's just how I am. But like even things like this, when you hear about it and really take it in, if you move you as a citizen of the country, as somebody who move and go about them business in the country, like I have videos of me see people I jump people wild and I rob people saying, yo, me cannot meds them thing right now because you go paranoid.
True, but I think that them said that was already. I think this is our last year saw it on, right?
I think so.
I think it said Trinidad. Yeah. But then I saw another video, and again, this is a blast. Like,
But even so, if you're China, that close to home.
True.
Close, is it?
no, I mean, don't. So there's a cook shop that was getting robbed
Here locally.
locally.
Mm.
And you know what one of the thief them say? Like, they might ask, so where your money? The man who's getting robbed say, I don't have any money. And the boy kick the money in him head and tell him say them for have money.
That sound like the incident with Incline.
Like, you for have money.
Fuck tell you, who the fuck tell you not have money? Jaja.
You see the liberty? Like, you're not even want to laugh, but you have to say, you rob me, and you are tell me, say me for have money, and you are rob me, you know? And you gonna come tell me, say me for have
How
money.
dare you not have money?
And this is a blast, me see. Me
Other
have to
instances,
say,
they might kill you because you don't have money.
Jesus, like, you can't win. You can't win. You have to just thank God say nobody was, harmed, killed in the robbery. But if you say, it make you don't want to come out of the world, like you come out and outside anymore. Like you say, outside is scary.
I'm not in a victim blaming, but we have to be realistic about where we're living and the times we're living in. People move smart out there.
Sure.
Anything I can tell you for is help navigate them timer and them streets. Like, move smart out there, be vigilant, be smart. If you not have to go out, don't go out. I see people are complaining about think of the US, or I say like the mark of Jamaica as
COVID and crime.
Like them. I'm forgetting the term. It's like a travel.
No travel list.
Like
or watch travel.
Watch travel. They say there you go, because of COVID and crime. It's like, can you blame them?
No.
I know everywhere. I know like every street they go up and like.
Yeah, and most times when the tourists come, they come into safe space.
Actually, but even tourists are getting robbed too. We've heard the stories.
Safe space, not in the hotels. Very rarely are you
I've
find
heard
there
stories,
having.
but you may be right in regards to
your hotel is the
rarity of it.
safest place for them.
But even so, like, you can't wrong them. Crime rampant. And like, I wonder, like, is the government's crime plan working, or like, is it effective or not though? And then, of course, me like take a holistic approach to things, because you can't just look on the government for fix all their problems. The people, wow, go on. Is it because of COVID, because people not job, so we're hearing these rates?
You'd wonder. I mean, I'm no anthropologist
lockdowns on them things?
or sociologist, because it really is you have to take into consideration the societal impact of COVID and what it's having on people, and I guess the psychology of so many people. So you have to wonder, are they good people who turn to criminality because that is their only way out, or they were already criminal and they're already inclined to criminal behaviors, but because of the situation it's heightened and they're more in a desperate frenzied state of trying to just find something to survive, and them just try, their survival tactics have become more violent and frenzied. But then you have to say, well, no, like, it's not just robbery to killings, or it feel like some of these things, it feel like it's an intent to kill. So it's not just to survive, it's an intent to go out there, cause mayhem, cause destruction. But then again, I'm no anthropologist or sociologist, and
you're just a psychologist.
No, I'm not even a psychologist. But you just have to when you look into it, you have to wonder what really are going on. And it really made me question some things. To like, it feel as if somebody's out there trying to create mayhem in the society. It feels as if I don't know why, it feel like a deliberate action.
You have some agent of chaos out there.
Some like distraction, and it's like terrorists. It's almost like an act. It's terrorists, domestic terrorists, and they're terrorizing the society, especially in the western part. But you have to wonder if it's the scamming and the scamming that is leading to these violent acts and contract
Some
killing
of
and
them
all
are
them
terrorists,
stuff.
you
So
know.
if you wonder, like,
That term is not unique to the United
it's
States.
not unique, and it's not unique to suicide bombers and
No.
Islam people, extreme Islam.
No, yeah, some domestic terrorists out there.
Domestic-
What terrorize the
right.
people, them, but just
Right.
seem like that of them job. They just terrorize people and make people have a good night's sleep and easy me sleep peace and them, yeah. Like, you have them out there.
I mean, you really can't tell what's happening right now, and you just have to watch and see. And you're right, like, you have to question the government's crime plan indeed, because you have to wonder what is happening. But you're seeing that where they're trying to, as the Prime Minister said, that they're more intelligence based. That's their approach. So you're seeing that they're trying to, the CCTV strategically placed around the island. I think they need more. Definitely. And I hope nobody's going to complain about Big Brother and say, oh, you violate people's rights. No. Clearly, we cannot be living in a society where a criminal right is more than us. Like, clearly we not live good, and we're not living as if we deserve the freedom that we're supposed to have. So if it means that Big Brother watch we and have to watch we in order for us to maintain peace, then that's what needs to happen.
I just that with them thing, they always, it's almost like you have a priest who might dip on a slippery slope, because we've seen throughout the years and with several governments where them put them thing there in place, but it's like them manipulate it or them use it for other means as well. So that people, like, even with lockdowns and even with COVID, yeah, you acknowledge that there are things that need to be done, but like, if you have a question like, you're not sure to use this for phone benefits too, and for phone means and purposes and them thing that, like, kind of like the Floyd Green thing and like them type of thing. So it's like government oversight people always worry about, because history would tell us, say, yo, them usually take advantage of them thing. That's why people would kind of be. So yeah, you have to understand and appreciate, say, yo, because crime is so rampant, them a thing will probably need to come into effect, but yet still you always wonder about the flip side of things. Always.
Well, I mean, of course, government is made up of people. People are corruptible, fallible beings who, not everybody have pure and good intentions.
Yeah, because we've seen things be used that are created for good, be used for bad.
Exactly. So, I'm just saying that, well, we see that the government is trying to go into an intelligence-based approach. It's going to be a long-term thing, based on what the Prime Minister is saying. But I feel like we can't, like, what is happening right now, we need some radical change, some radical implementation, and not just with the zones of special operations, and not even with the SOEs or whatever. We need something more radical. We need a radical approach, and we need to, and I think the police need to do something that is more. The action that the police need to take need to be so dramatic that it sends a message to the criminals now. And I really think that's what needs to happen. Not just with the Zozos, like some real action. I'm not saying for go and kill up people and like just drop a bump on a people or whatever. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that there needs to be some dramatic, radical approach to show criminals
other than
that
what we've been
playing.
seeing, because
exactly.
as it says, like SOE seems to be this.
Yeah.
Their trump card and
but
their go-to
I always tell
plan.
people, say it's like bad words. Like when your mother tell you, say, Brick, wash up the plate, wash up the plate, wash up the plate. But when she say wash up the bomba, like she get real rotted. Yeah, that need for happen. Don't play it. Do not play it.
I have to. When they are there, that she's
Shut up.
right the next room. That's right.
My mama said that.